Welcome home, love. Today, I'm telling the story of how I found the strength to basically face myself. I didn't wake up one day magically healed. Something had to break first. And when it did, I had a choice. Keep running or face things and heal. So today, I'm answering another viewer question, which was, what happened in my own life to start me on this healing journey in the first place to building my self-confidence? Like, what was it that made me make the decision to start taking on my own accountability in life? The story really started with loss. For years, it just felt like life was systematically taking things from me. My physical health with my back injury, then being diagnosed with gastroparesis. Most people haven't heard of that, but it basically just means that my stomach takes longer than it's supposed to digest food. But anyway, so I had that stuff along with a steady flow of people and pets passing away. I also got divorced, which, to be fair, wasn't a sad event for me, but it was just one less thing that I had going on in life. I spent my time helping other people with things, but not doing much for myself. I wasn't doing anything to move myself forward. I just felt like I wasn't contributing anything to the world and like it wouldn't matter whether I was here or not. I felt like I was just here to suffer and die. I've had times where I was in so much physical pain that it just made me wonder why I was even here. I didn't feel like I deserved anything more in life. I was ungrateful for the things that I had. Just a general useless feeling. I did like the ugly girl cry, you know, the one where you're sliding down the wall. I was just wondering what my purpose was, because honestly, I didn't want to be here anymore. I decided that it was time to do that old line from one of my favorite movies, Shawshank Redemption, which is get busy living or get busy dying. Life just felt like slow dying before. So once I made that decision after that, life then felt like it was falling apart and coming together all at one time sort of combo. I started paying attention to the little signs that life was giving me to push me in a certain direction. I already had my long-term stock portfolio started, so I decided that I would finally start learning how to actually read charts and learn more about the stock market. I started taking classes and fully just committed to that. Starting my day off with positive vibes in the morning really helped too. I already told you the story of the day that I decided to stop letting men treat me any old way. I had to make that decision for myself and decided to stop it. I wasn't in therapy yet. It was just that I was done being disrespected. By this time, my ADHD had gotten so bad that I was wondering if I had early onset, like Alzheimer's or something. The brain fog was driving me nuts. I would look up an address in Google and forget it in the time that it took me to go from Google to Waze. I was forgetting what I was saying mid-sentence pretty regularly. My brain was just switching subjects super fast. Watching TV, reading, everything, my attention span was just gone. Insane. I booked an appointment at a neurologist and she did some brain testing. They determined that it was only my ADHD and referred me to neuropsychology to start treating it. I'll have to do a whole other video about that because that's a whole other story. But what I will say is that treatment really helped me improve in life tremendously. I started going back to church, and between the two, my whole life changed as far as how I felt about myself. The transition that I have gone through is wild. I used to be the girl that had a really bad fear of public speaking, didn't ever want to be the center of attention. I thought of the thought of talking in front of people was a no. Doing anything on a stage was a no. I was even against having the staff at restaurants sing happy birthday to me because I felt like even that brought too much attention to me. I was used to men who went out of their way to make me feel bad about myself and break me down mentally. I wasn't into wearing tight clothes. Wearing a shirt where you could see my belly wasn't ever on the agenda. Leaving the house without makeup wasn't a thing. I cared what other people thought of me. Using the things that I'm teaching you and have taught others is how I changed my life. I went from the girl that sat in the back of the room hoping that no one really saw her to having a YouTube channel. I went from never making videos to opening a page on TikTok. For years now, I leave the house with no makeup. I post pics with no makeup. I wear tight clothes. I look in the mirror every day and say I love you and believe it. I no longer look in the mirror and see my flaws. I no longer look in the mirror and say, yuck. I believe in myself. I have the confidence in myself to follow my dreams. I know my worth and will never, ever allow anyone to treat me like I'm less than ever again. I love the people that love me and support me, but I also don't care if someone thinks something negative about me. Let whoever think whatever. My account balance remains the same. I don't argue with people. I used to be the one that had to have the last word. Now I'm just like, okay, goodbye. And honestly, now that I have removed all the negative personality types from my life, I don't have anyone around me that aggravates me anymore anyway. I don't mind if you're sad and come to me for uplifting. That's what I'm here for. But if you come to me and try to bring me into your darkness instead of letting me bring you into my light, I will drop your ass like a hot potato. Gum. That's why I did the Taking Your Power Back series. It's a lot easier to build your self-confidence when you're not being treated poorly by others. And you also stop being the one that's treating others poorly. Your subconscious hears everything that you say. Remember that. Change your words, change your life. I had to decide that I was worth more than how some other people treated me. We have people that love us, but for some reason our brains just like to focus on the ones that don't. You cannot please everyone, and not everyone is going to like you. That's okay. We are not perfect, and we don't need to be. This is not Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall, and that's it. He was broken, never to be fixed again. Get this nonsense programming out of your head. Please look up images for something called wabi-sabi. It's spelled WABI-SABI. It's a Japanese concept to help you see the beauty in things that have been broken, and the visual really helps. They repair things with a golden lacquer. We can do the same. You are not broken. Let's break out that glitter glue, put ourselves back together, and shine, baby. Even better than before. Loving yourself is life-changing. I encourage you to take this ride. You can do this. You deserve love. You deserve respect. You deserve peace. You are worthy of a life of abundance. So, of course, you know that I'm going to end this video by telling you to repeat after me. Let's get these positive messages sent to our brain. Say it in your head. Say it out loud. Or you can write it down. Say, I am worth it. I am willing to change and grow. I am worthy of love and happiness. I love and accept me just as I am. I trust myself. I believe in me. You can repeat that a few times. Anyway, if this video made you smile today, please pass that joy on by making someone else smile too. I believe in you. I'm so grateful for you. And I love you. I will see you soon. Stay blessed.